Did you know that graduate school application with these 4 things cannot be denied? 1. The statement of purpose. 2. Academic CV or resume. 3. Letter of recommendation. 4. Your writing sample or specific project. In this video, we are going to talk briefly about the letter of recommendation, the academic CV or resume, and then your writing sample. But we are going to go detailed how to write a statement of purpose. Hi guys, welcome back to 𝗬𝗎𝗪𝗧vlog. On this channel, we talk about career, education, and lifestyle. If these are subjects that are of interest to you, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Thank you for being with us. If you are new here, subscribe to our channel. We are talking about career, education, and lifestyle. The statement of purpose is the most important document in your graduate school application. Why? This document is written to influence the academic committee. You would want to keep it between 500 to 1,000 words, except the school specify this number of words you should write it. Some schools say 600 words, some say more. So make sure you know what the school wants. Either ways, don't keep it above 1,000 words. It is one document that shows that you have really thought about the program, you have really considered your motivation, your skills, and then your academic goals. The SOP should be between 5 paragraphs to 8 paragraphs. At most 8 paragraphs, but to me, I'll say if I am the one writing it, make sure you keep your SOP at most 5 paragraphs. Each paragraph should contain 200 to 250 words maximum. So let's go into what each paragraph should have. The first paragraph is the introduction. Tell a brief story about yourself and then connect it to why you have chosen that program. Example, growing up in a rural area, it saddened my heart to see that produce from the farms did not reach the urban areas early, leading to waste of food. This was due to transportation problems in these rural areas. This saddened my heart and intrigued my interest to go into transportation engineering, hence my interest in transportation engineering. If you are reading this story, you would want to go on and on to read what this person has said more about themselves. So the first paragraph should tell a story about yourself and why you have chosen that program. The second paragraph should highlight your academic and technical interest. What interests you and why do they interest you? I read global business management. This interests me, but why does global business management interest me? You would want to explain that. 3. The third paragraph should connect your academic and technical interest to your future goals. Paragraph 3 is very important because your future goals include prospective professors and advisors. If there is any professor you have read about and is doing something that is of interest to you, you would want to mention their names. This shows that you have done your research and you know what you are about. So don't forget to look up professors on the school's website and include their names. 4. It should connect your future academic goals to short and long-term goals. In this paragraph, you want to talk more about long-term goals in the subject of after school. After school, what do you want to do with this program? Why are you pursuing this program? So 5 years from now, I want to be in managerial role, influencing people. So the person reading your SOP should know why you want to read this program. Yes. And then the final paragraph is the conclusion. You would want to thank the department for reading your SOP. You want to state fun facts about the school and the city in which it is located. So example, Arizona State University. We all know that weather in Arizona is very hot. So looking forward to coming to Arizona this summer, which is going to be very hot. And if you have any fun facts about Arizona State University, you can write it there. Once again, this is going to show that you have really done your research. If you have done these 5 paragraphs, then your SOP should answer the following questions. Who you are as a person and as a student. 2. How did you become interested in this topic or field of study? 3. What have you done so far in the field of study? Why do you want to study this field? And the final question is, why do you want to study at this university and why are you a good fit? One thing I forgot to mention earlier is that graduate school application is just to find the fit for the department or for the school. So for fit, if we say fit, we are talking about applying to like a department that deals with microchip, but you are a public administration student. How is that going to work? Your statements of purpose must be very good. They cannot admit you because they are not doing something you applied for. So make sure that where you are applying to, there is that fit. You can do this in 2 ways. You either go to the school, know their programs they are doing. If you are interested, you tailor your SOP as such. Or if you have figured things out already, then write about yourself and make sure you are looking for a school that have that fit. If you have done this, I don't think your statement of purpose will let your application be denied. The letter of recommendation. The letter of recommendation is not a long list of praises. That is what we mistaken the letter of recommendation for. The letter of recommendation must complement your statement of purpose. Find out what letter of recommendation the school is looking out for. Is it professional letter of recommendation or the academic letter of recommendation? This will help you know the people you are contacting for your letter of recommendation. Do you know why it takes a long time for someone to give you a letter of recommendation? Because it is hard to write it. So this is the new thing. If you have not tried it, try it and let me know in the comment section. You write the letter of recommendation yourself and then you present to the person to make it their own. This makes it easier for them to get back to you as soon as you have sent it to them. So while you are writing this letter of recommendation for yourself in the name of a person, it should have these two things. It should have 2 to 3 qualities you possess, backed by example. So if you possess good leadership or public speaking, you should write this as a skill and then example. So as the person speaking, I worked with so and so, this is what the person did and this is what makes them stand out. Right. And then the next one is that it must have endorsement of technical skills relevant to students' goals backed by examples. This is why I said it must complement the statement of purpose. The academic CV is a very long thing and then we are not going to go into that today. Like that will require a whole video on its own because I don't want this video to be so long that I bore you, right? So we are going to do the academic CV in a different video and you all know how important the academic CV is. Like it's super important and so we want to take our time and then go into it. So next we will talk about the writing sample or your significant project. So not every school requires the writing sample or the significant projects that you have, but then if they require it, it is one of the determinants for your admission. It's one of the things they consider for your admission. So the writing sample should be something that reflects your research interest and demonstrates your writing and research abilities. So if it's supposed to demonstrate your research interest, maybe in undergraduate studies, while you were completing, you worked on this specific project, you would want to talk about that project. If you have very good projects, this is a plus, right? You want to give your best project in the application process. And then if you have a published project, that is super exciting to hear and it is going to go a long way. But if you don't have a published project, that's fine. That is perfectly fine. Once it's one of your good works, spot on. Basically, this is the end of this video. If you have not taken anything at all in your graduate school application, read rigorously, proofread thoroughly, let people read it for you. Do not give up. Do not give up if you are getting the bounce messages. Do not give up. Ask for feedback if you are rejected. Do not email professors with questions you can find online. yeah, it makes you come off as you are not serious or like you don't really know what you are doing. Make sure that before you email a professor about something, you have done due diligence, and then you know that you did not find it. So that way, like, you don't want to ask email a professor about something and then they tell you please go to the website. Like, that's embarrassing, you know. And then utilize LinkedIn by reaching out to LinkedIn again. Yes, please watch my previous video on LinkedIn. That is very good. So utilize LinkedIn by reaching out to students who are already in the program and asking them questions. So if you don't want to email professors about anything at all, then you can utilize LinkedIn to connect with people who have I'm sure you should know how to use LinkedIn in this perspective. Like, maybe mention the name of the school, and then look at the people that come up. Definitely their courses will be there for you to connect with. And then take your time. Graduate school application is very stressful. It can like make it can be overwhelming, but you should take your time and do this. If you get bounced, like, take that time you need and then bounce back stronger. Until you get here, we are not stopping, right? So that is it for this video. Thank you all for watching this video. You guys are super amazing. Please like the videos, like it for me, comment, and then subscribe to my channel. Please share the link to other people as well. In our next video, I think it's going to be an interview with someone in the industry, but then I'm going to ask more questions about graduate school application and like how we can all like move up the ladder, right? So yes, that is going to be the end of this video. Thank you for watching. I really love you all, like, sincerely. Bye.